What's happening, guys? Supernova here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the next generation of consoles and the Power Crown. Lately, there's been this kind of back and forth about power rumors that are quite frankly getting a little bit annoying now. It was originally thought that Microsoft was going to be making two Xboxes, a budget one and a high-end one, and that the PS5 would sit somewhere between them, especially since Phil Spencer had said that Microsoft was committed to keeping the Power Crown going into the next generation. The first details we received about the next-gen consoles was for the PS5. Sony's Mark Cerny revealed some specs, specifically a third-generation 8-core AMD Ryzen CPU based on the 7nm Zen 2 architecture, a custom Radeon Navi GPU, and a custom solid-state drive. Shortly after that, there were rumors that the PS5 would actually be more powerful than the next Xbox. Then at E3, Phil Spencer finally revealed some specs about the upcoming Xbox, codenamed Project Scarlet, the most powerful Xbox that ever built according to Phil. Oddly, he didn't mention anything about two consoles. Anyway, he did reveal just a tiny bit more about the next Xbox than Mark Cerny did for the PS5. According to Phil Spencer, the Xbox Scarlet will be using an AMD Zen 2 CPU, Navi GPU, also has a solid-state drive, and will be using DDR6 RAM. Sounds pretty familiar, right? Both consoles were also said to have ray tracing technology and support 8K output. People right away jumped on the fact that Phil Spencer didn't say that Scarlet would be the world's most powerful console like he did for Project Scorpio, aka the Xbox One X. Instead, he said it's the most powerful Xbox they had ever built, leading people all over the web to start assuming that the rumors of the PS5 being more powerful were actually true. But then, Phil Spencer said in an interview that they aren't building new hardware to not be the most powerful. This poured cold water all over the PS5 being more powerful rumors. Although Phil was kind of sneaky with his wording, saying they're trying to build the world's most powerful console. Not we are, but we are trying to. Microsoft is very sneaky with how they word things, but I could just be reading too much into that. Anyway, the Power Crown had moved from the Xbox to the PlayStation, back to the Xbox again. Then rumors once again arose that the PS5 would be more powerful, then rumors again that the Xbox would be more powerful. Now the latest rumor that developers who've had their hands on dev kits of both say the PS5 is definitely more powerful. Just like that, the Power Crown has moved nearly half a dozen times. My question is does the Power Crown even matter? Honestly, I don't think so, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's start with the fact that since November 2017, the Xbox One X has been the most powerful console. Yet, the PS4 still outsold the Xbox in all of 2018 by at least a margin of 2-1. Why? Because the games matter, not the power. If the power is everything, then explain how the Switch was the best-selling console in 2018 and not the Xbox One X, the weakest of the three consoles. Granted, it benefited from the fact that so many PS4s have already sold that their sale numbers are starting to tail off. Also, we're heading into the next generation where many people might be waiting for the PS5 or Xbox Scarlet, but regardless of that, the weakest console was the best-selling in 2018. Also, in the case of the Xbox One X, most powerful sounds good on paper, looks good on a box, but makes little to no difference in execution. The Xbox One X is the most powerful console in the world, beating the PS4 Pro. But by how much? The only difference between the two is the X has a slightly better GPU and some advanced cooling features. But what does that mean in terms of what you see on the screen? Here is some video of a YouTuber I found by the name of ProofZilko. I'll link to his original video in the description. He has a nice side-by-side of Call of Duty Black Ops 4's Battle Royale mode running on an Xbox One X and a PS4 Pro. I'm going to cover the label showing you which is which. Now, Microsoft claimed the X was a monster, and Xbox fanboys call it a beast. Tell me, do you see a massive difference between the two? I'll give you a minute to look. Now, is there a difference between the two? Of course, and no one is denying the X is more powerful. But looking at this, one of the most popular third-party games that even most casual gamers play, do you see a difference that would make someone say, oh, I have to get that specific machine? Because I don't. And now, for the reveal. So, did you get it right? And if you did you see anything specific that would make you say you need to get that particular platform? Now let's revisit the specs of the next gen consoles. They're basically the same machine. Granted, we don't know the clock speeds of the CPUs or the amount of RAM that each device is going to be using, but still, with what we do know, does anyone honestly think the power difference between the two machines is going to be drastic? In the end, it doesn't matter which one's more powerful. What's going to matter, just like it did this gen, is the games. In recent polls, the PS5 has been the most anticipated next-gen console, even though we know next to nothing about it. Why? Because it's going to be the only place you're going to be able to play sequels to these games, as well as other games like them. The follow-ups to just these three games, forget all the others that may be coming, but just the sequels to these three are going to be a major driving force in the PS5 sales. The Xbox Scarlet is more powerful. Cool story. The PS5 is the only place I can play Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, and God of War 2. The same can be said the opposite way. PS5 is more powerful. Cool story. Xbox Scarlet is the only place I can play Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5, Gears 6, and Fable. Crossing my fingers that Fable is actually in production. At the end of the day, games and not power will always be what matters. It was true then, it's true now, and it will be true tomorrow. Well, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Does the Power Crown matter to you? Are games ultimately what sells you on a console? Let me know in the comments, and as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next Supernova.
Often when you're watching a stream, you find yourself wishing you could be in there playing alongside with your favorite creators. On traditional platforms, you'd have to fire up your console or your PC and just hope that you get matched up with them. However, with Stadia and a new feature called Crowd Play, you'll be able to simply click a button displayed right in the stream and jump in and play with YouTube creators that you're watching. The person watching can simply click the link and be placed into the lobby for the next game. And of course, YouTube creators will have full management capabilities over this feature.
There is another Stadia integration with YouTube that we're really excited about. When a player is stuck on a level or puzzle and desperately wants that next beat in the story or the breathtaking views in the next level, what do? Today, they have to leave the game, fire up YouTube, find the right video, scrub to the right part of that video, and watch how it's done. When the player gets stuck on a level, like me, instead of grabbing a laptop or a phone, they just need to push the button on the Stadia controller to get help from the Google Assistant. With Stadia, any link can be an access point to the game. Whether it's from our Stadia store, text messages, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Google search results, YouTube videos, Gmail, or from the Google Play Store, gamers are going to be able to find, discover, and enjoy your games anywhere they are, and easily share them with their friends. Stadia will be home to a variety of games, and we're happy to say that we will offer comprehensive parental controls for all content. In addition to partnering with developers big and small, I'm also thrilled to announce that today we are forming Stadia Games and Entertainment, which will build experiences designed exclusively for Stadia as Google's own first-party game studio.
I'm excited to announce that as the head of Stadia Games and Entertainment, I will not only be bringing first-party game studios to reimagine the new generation of games. Our team will also be working with external developers to make all of the bleeding-edge Google technology you have seen here today available to partner studios big and small.
With Stadia, our goal is to combine the world of people who play games and the world of people who watch games into one global community powered by the best of Google. For developers who want to create content for Stadia, we welcome you to go to stadia.dev, where you can apply to get access to development tools. If you want to partner with our team at Google to help bring your game to market, we have Stadia Partners, a program designed to give you the resources your team needs to make something great. And for players who want to be the first to learn more, you can go to stadia.com and follow us on these social channels. I'm thrilled to announce that Stadia is launching this year, 2019. We will launch first in the US, Canada, the UK, and most of Europe. Thank you very much for gathering around with all of us today. With Stadia, we can all dream bigger and together build a playground for every imagination.